Pop wake up between 3 to 5 a.m. It's not normal. Does it happen to you? That gentle yet persistent nudge from the universe. It arrives sometime between 3 and 5 in the morning, pulling you out of the deepest sleep. There you are, eyes open, mind clear. The world is bathed in silence. Your first thought is likely practical. You blame it on that late cup of coffee, the stress from yesterday's work, or just a random glitch in your sleep cycle. You might even feel a flicker of annoyance, a frustration that your precious rest has been interrupted. You tell yourself, it's nothing. I just need to get back to sleep. But what if you are profoundly mistaken? What if this regular awakening isn't a problem to be solved? What if it isn't a malfunction at all, but a message, an invitation? Ancient wisdom traditions from around the world don't see this as an interruption. They see it as a sacred appointment, a moment when the veil between your conscious mind and the deeper truths of existence is at its thinnest. They call this time a spiritual gateway, a quiet moment pregnant with meaning, just waiting for you to listen. You are being woken up for a reason, and that reason has nothing to do with stress and everything to do with your soul's quiet request for attention. It is a sign that you are ready to connect with a deeper part of yourself. In our time together today, we will walk through the 5 profound invitations that may be arriving for you in this quiet, sacred hour. We won't just talk about them in abstract terms. We will anchor each one in the real feelings and experiences that you know so well. Then, we will ascend together to understand the deep, transformative wisdom they hold. By the end of our journey, you will no longer see this as a broken night's sleep. You will see it for what it truly is, a gift. The first invitation, to return to the sanctuary of silences. Let's begin with the simplest and most immediate feeling. Before any thoughts rush in, before you check the time, what is there? It's stillness, isn't it? Think about it. This is perhaps the only time of day when the world is not demanding something from you. The phone isn't buzzing. The emails aren't arriving. The chorus of traffic, obligations, and the endless chatter of the human world has finally paused. This is the anchor, that unique and profound sense of absolute quiet. You can hear the hum of the refrigerator. You might notice the soft whisper of the wind outside your window. You can feel the true weight of the blanket on your body and become aware of the gentle, steady rhythm of your own breath. In this moment, you are not a manager, a parent, a partner, or an employee. You are simply here. You are a human being existing in a space of pure, undemanding silence. And this is the invitation. The wisdom traditions teach that the universe is in a constant state of expansion and contraction, of sound and silence. Our modern lives are lived almost entirely in the sound phase, a constant stream of information, noise, and stimulation. The hour between 3 and 5 a.m. is the universe's great exhale. It is the deepest point of its stillness, a moment of profound energetic peace. Waking at this time is a call to participate in that stillness. It's a loving pull away from the chaos to simply be. Your soul, exhausted from the constant noise, is nudging you awake to give you this gift, the gift of quiet. It asks for nothing more than for you to lie there and receive it, to feel the calm soak into your very bones. This is not about forcing meditation or starting your day early. It's far more fundamental. It is about remembering who you are when all the labels and all the noise are stripped away. So the next time you wake in this profound silence, don't fight it. Don't immediately reach for your phone. Simply breathe, feel the quiet. Understand that this is a homecoming. This is not insomnia. It is a summons to the sanctuary of your own being. The second invitation, to tend to the garden of your heart. Often, when the initial stillness passes, what comes next? An emotion. Maybe it's a subtle wave of sadness that seems to have no specific source. Perhaps it's a formless anxiety, a feeling that something is unsettled within you, but you can't quite put your finger on what it is. Or it could be a sudden, vivid memory of a person or a time long past. This is the anchor, the uninvited emotion that surfaces in the dark. During the day, you are a master of distraction. You have work to do, errands to run, conversations to have. You can skillfully push these feelings down, telling yourself you don't have time for them. You bury them under productivity and noise. But in the quiet of the night, your defenses are down. Your conscious mind, the great gatekeeper, is groggy and slow. This is when your heart finds its voice. The great spiritual traditions, particularly ancient Chinese wisdom, speak of an organ clock, a flow of vital energy that moves through our body over a 24-hour cycle. Between 3 and 5 a.m. is the time of the lungs. In this system, the lungs are not just for breathing air, they are responsible for processing the emotion of grief. This awakening is an invitation from your own body, from your own heart, to gently acknowledge the sadness you've been carrying. Grief doesn't always look like weeping for a profound loss. It can be the quiet grief of a path not taken, the subtle sadness of a relationship that has changed, the unprocessed sorrow from a small disappointment you brushed aside years ago. These feelings are like stones at the bottom of a river. During the day, the current is strong and stirs up the water, making them impossible to see. But in the pre-dawn quiet, the river becomes calm and clear. And there they are. Your soul isn't waking you to punish you with sadness. It's waking you to heal. It's giving you a safe, private moment to simply allow a feeling to be there, without judgment. You don't need to solve it. You don't need to analyze it. You just need to notice it, to feel it gently, to breathe into it as if your very breath could hold it with compassion. You are being invited to tend to the quiet, hidden garden of your own heart. This awakening is an act of profound self-love. It's the moment your inner self says, I see you are carrying this. Let's sit with it together for a while. The third invitation, to hear the whisper of your true calling too. After the quiet and the emotion, something else can emerge in that pre-dawn space. An idea. It's not usually a grand, fully formed plan. It's a flicker, a sudden thought about a project you abandoned, a creative impulse you dismissed as silly, a persistent nudge that there is something more you are meant to be doing with your life, something truer to who you are. This is the anchor, that clear, unobstructed thought that feels different from your daytime worrying. It feels pure. During your waking hours, your mind is a crowded marketplace of thoughts. Most of them are not even your own. They are the thoughts of your boss, your family, the news, social media. Your creativity and your intuition are drowned out by the shouts of duty and expectation. It's nearly impossible to hear your own inner voice. But between 3 and 5 a.m., the marketplace is closed. The noisy vendors have all gone home. For a brief period, the space between your thoughts is vast and open. This is when your deepest self, your soul's purpose, finally has a chance to be heard. Wisdom across cultures speaks of this hour as a time of heightened intuition and divine communication. The creator energy of the universe is believed to be exceptionally potent and accessible at this time. Think of it as a clear radio signal. During the day, there is too much static, too many other stations broadcasting on the same frequency. But in the profound quiet of this hour, the signal of your true calling comes through with remarkable clarity. You might suddenly see the solution to a problem that has plagued you for months. You may feel a pull to write, to paint, to build, to help, to change. These are not random thoughts. They are whispers from your soul. They are the blueprints of the person you are meant to become. The invitation here is simple: listen. You are being woken up to receive a message that cannot be delivered during the day. Have a small notebook by your bed. When these ideas arrive, don't dismiss them. Don't judge them as unrealistic. Just write them down. A single word, a sentence, a sketch. You are not required to act on them immediately. The only task in this sacred moment is to honor them, to receive them. This awakening is a creative and spiritual strategy session. It is your soul reminding you of the unique song that only you can sing to the world. Do not let that music go unheard. 2. If what we're exploring today resonates with that quiet, questioning part of you that awakens in the early morning, then I invite you to become part of this community. This channel is a space for seekers, a place where we honor these deep, and quiet invitations from life. By taking a moment to subscribe, you are doing more than just joining a channel. You are creating a small anchor in your life, a gentle reminder to keep listening to these important whispers. Join us on this path of discovery. The fourth invitation, to release what no longer serves you. As you lie there in the stillness, have you ever found yourself replaying an old conversation, an old hurt, a mistake you made? You toss and turn, feeling the familiar weight of a burden you've been carrying for far too long. A resentment, a limiting belief, a story you tell yourself about who you are and what you deserve. This is the anchor, the mental or emotional weight that feels heavier in the quiet darkness. During the day, you carry this weight unconsciously. It's like wearing a heavy backpack. After a while, you forget it's even there, even as it drains your energy and slows you down. But when you are awakened at this hour, you are given a rare opportunity. You become consciously aware of the backpack. You can feel its straps digging into your shoulders. This is the moment of choice. The great traditions of wisdom teach us that the night is a time of release and purification. Just as the liver works to detoxify the physical body as you sleep, your spiritual and emotional bodies are also working to cleanse themselves of energetic toxins. This time, from 3 to 5 a.m., is a critical phase of that cycle. Your soul is waking you up to make this an active, conscious process. It's saying, look at this, feel this weight. Are you ready to finally put it down? This awakening is an invitation to practice the art of letting go. Imagine the burden, the resentment, the fear, the self-criticism as a heavy stone you are holding in your hand. In the darkness, you can truly feel its jagged edges and its density. Now, with each exhale, imagine your fingers gently loosening their grip. You are not fighting with the stone. You are not trying to smash it. You are simply releasing it, allowing it to fall away naturally. Breathe in peace. Breathe out the story. Breathe in acceptance. Breathe out the struggle. You may need to do this many times. It may be a burden you have to release every night for a week or a month. That's okay. The healing is not in the instant disappearance of the burden, but in the repeated, gentle act of choosing to let it go. This awakening is not a haunting. It is a holy opportunity for release. You are being guided to lighten your own load, to unburden your spirit so that you can walk into the new day freer, more peaceful, and more fully yourself. The fifth invitation, to feel your connection to something greater. Let's explore the most profound invitation of all. There are moments in that 3 a.m. quiet when you are not thinking about your problems, your emotions, or your purpose. Instead, there is a sense of awe. Lying in the deep silence, you might suddenly feel a connection to everything. To the millions of other souls who are also sleeping, dreaming, or perhaps lying awake just like you. You might feel a kinship with the moon outside your window, with the ancient tree in your yard, with the slow and steady breathing of the earth itself. The boundaries of you feel a little softer, a little less solid. This is the anchor, that fleeting but powerful feeling of unity. A sense that you are a part of a vast, mysterious, and benevolent whole. In our daily lives, we operate from a place of separation. It's me versus the world, my goals, my problems, my life. This sense of being a separate self is necessary to function, but it's also the source of our deepest anxieties and fears. We feel isolated, small, and vulnerable. This pre-dawn awakening is a direct antidote to that feeling. Spiritual teachers throughout history have described this time as the hour when the veil between the physical world and the spiritual dimension is at its most transparent. It's a time when communication with the divine, with the universe, with God, with the source of all life, whatever name you give it, is clearest. You are not just a drop of water, isolated and alone. You are the entire ocean, contained within a single drop. This hour is an invitation to remember that. It is a moment to experience the truth of your interconnectedness. Your soul is gently waking you from the dream of separation. It wants you to feel, just for a moment, the immense peace and security that comes from knowing you are not alone, that you are held, that you are an integral part of a web of life that is intelligent, loving, and eternal. You don't need to do anything to make this happen. You only need to be open to it. Simply hold the intention. I am open to feeling my connection. That is all. The experience will unfold on its own. It might be a wave of unconditional love. It might be a deep sense of peace. It might be a profound feeling of gratitude for the simple fact of your existence. This is the ultimate gift of the 3 a.m. awakening. It is a reminder of who you truly are, beyond your name, your history, and your body. It is a reunion with the very source of your being. Peace, embracing the sacred appointment. So, we have journeyed through these 5 profound invitations. The invitation to return to silence. The invitation to heal your heart. The invitation to hear your purpose. The invitation to release your burdens. And the invitation to feel your connection to all that is. The next time you find your eyes opening to the darkness in that quiet, sacred hour between 3 and 5 a.m., I hope you will feel a new sense of understanding. You are not broken. Your sleep is not failing. You are, in fact, incredibly fortunate. You are receiving a personal call from the universe, a sacred appointment scheduled by your own soul. Do not dismiss it. Do not fight it. Embrace it. Welcome it as you would a wise and loving teacher who has come to guide you home to yourself. Lie in the stillness. Receive with gratitude. This is your time. Time to heal. Time to create. Time to release. Time to connect. It is a profound opportunity for transformation, delivered to you in the stillness of the night. If you are ready to continue honoring these sacred appointments, to keep exploring the wisdom your own life is offering you, then take a simple, powerful step. Signal this commitment to yourself by subscribing to this channel. Let it be a quiet promise you make today, a promise to listen, to grow, and to awaken.